Hi folks, how you going? So today is Monday, the 26th of December 2022, and as you can see here, I'm at the forecourt of Sydney Opera House, and look what a beautiful day it is today in downtown Sydney. It's actually roughly about 85 degrees Fahrenheit in the all-American scale, but with the humidity being in summer now, it probably feels more like 90, 95. We've got a little bit of a breeze happening. Today is actually a special day here in Sydney, in Australia, because we got a special sailing boat race. It's called the Sydney to Hobart yacht race, and also because a lot of people are out there still celebrating Christmas. I got my family members are still out there celebrating with other family members and things like that. I decided to come to downtown Sydney to do post-Christmas shopping. There's bargains to be had, and also to watch the race from here, the Sydney to Hobart yacht race, which is an international prestigious yacht race. Okay, and you're gonna be seeing all the boats here, all the sailing boats, and it starts at 1 p.m. So in about an hour, they're gonna be firing the gun. As you can see, a lot of boats are gathering. I'll get to that place in a minute, but I just want to show you what a beautiful, majestic day it is. Very glorious here in downtown. I know that you guys in America are freezing a little bit. What a contrast, summer, here in the southern hemisphere, and then winter, in Europe and America and so on. So what a difference a geographical region actually makes. But I think one of the most important messages that I want to say in this video is that yesterday I was recommended by YouTube, a YouTuber, and he did actually a 7-minute video clip saying that the media is actually saying that Christianity is finished. That's right. And when I saw that little video clip from this American YouTuber, he's out there, doing videos. I actually didn't believe it, I thought this can't be right. But guess what, folks? On my way here this morning, walking towards the ferry, I put the radio on my cell phone here that I'm using to film this, and I heard exactly the same. This big-time radio commentator on a very popular radio program that has a lot of patronage, if you like. This guy said, hey, it's near the end of Christianity. I am an atheist. And that took me, aback, so to speak. I just couldn't believe what I was hearing. And then I thought, gee whiz, this American YouTuber who's a Christian, he's out there doing videos. He said the same thing yesterday. And, I should have subscribed to his channel, but I didn't because I thought it was just a one-off. And lo and behold, now I'm trying to find him, but I can't find him. Hopefully I'll get his video recommended very soon. I'll try and find him sometime later today if I get the chance. But it just blew me away when I heard that. And I just can't believe it, So we are getting closer to the rapture of the church, folks, no doubt about it. If the media is saying that, hey, Christianity is finished, that is just mind-boggling. That kind of froze me, just like you guys are freezing in America right now. When I heard that statement from this radio commentator, that just froze me this morning, and I just couldn't believe what I heard. But it is a sign of the times, I guess. I just wanted to say we got the Sydney's naval base. The USS Tripoli was actually docked just out there a few weeks ago. I filmed. I think I did a couple of videos on that US warship. Now there's lots of people here, so I'm doing a 360, so you guys get to see what downtown Sydney looks today on this glorious day, post-Christmas day on the 26th. Now, I just wanted to say to you guys that since I'm here on the forecourt and on top of the steps of the Opera House, I might actually do a Sermon on the Mount. Okay, now you guys know that I already told you how the rapture of the church is going to happen. Okay, we're going to see the fulfillment of Isaiah 17.1 and also prophecy in Jeremiah 49, or the Elam Bible prophecy. You'll find that in Jeremiah 49 verses 34 to 39, then this too will trigger the secret war of 38, 39. Okay, at the end of the secret war, we'll see obviously God glorifying himself, and then that will be the perfect opportunity for the Antichrist to rock up and say, hey, Israel, isn't your God Almighty? I'm your Messiah. Sign here, the covenant spot Daniel 9:27 or Isaiah 28:15. They will do that because it's been prophesied. And like I've been telling you for a long time, although Daniel 9:27, Isaiah 28:15, Jeremiah chapter 30 verse 7, and Daniel 12:1 are all part of the Olivet Discourse, as much as they are part of the Olivet Discourse, these four Bible prophecies are warning Bible prophecies for Israel in the end times in which we are now. Warning, hey Israel, you are going to be signing a covenant with death and hell, and you're going to get yourself into a whole heap of trouble. Come, Chicos, trouble, okay? So, you need to understand that at the end of the secret war, Israel will sign this covenant in order that the Bible prophecy might be fulfilled, okay? Because Israel cannot rebuild the third temple until they get the permission from their Messiah, and also until they sign that covenant, okay? So that will be signed. Israel will put signature to contract at the end of this secret war. Then they will have the permission to rebuild the third temple, okay? The Antichrist or the Messiah will broker a deal to build the third temple on Temple Mount, so to speak, okay? And then after that, it will take a little while, because don't forget that they got to demolish the Dome of the Rock and the Alaska Mosque. That's going to take a little while, folks. Then they're going to be rebuilding the third temple. At the end of the third temple, what happens? Well, it's common sense. When you build a beautiful temple, it's going to be presented, right? So the Israeli authorities are going to be presenting the third temple, okay, to the Messiah. Just like when you finish the completion of a building, okay, it has to be inaugurated and presented. And so the Antichrist is gonna come out saying, hey Israel, thank you for my beautiful temple here. Christians, it is time for you guys to have the rapture of the church. And so at the end of the third temple, when it's fully rebuilt and done, the Antichrist will come out, say, thank you Israel for my third temple here. And that will trigger the prophecy in Paul in 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 verse 3, that the man of sin comes out with the symbolic signature of Israel. Hey, well, I got the covenant signed, spot Daniel 9:27, bang, rapture of the church, and that is it. Now, that's just Bible prophecy alone, but these Bible prophecies also teach that there are later days, meaning end times, meaning that, we are at the end of we are in the church age, we are at the end also of the church age, and these prophecies are called latter days, meaning, the church age is also called end times. So they will come to pass, in this period that we are in, okay? And and also might you realize time and again that you cannot fit them into the tribulation period, mainly because that just wouldn't work. God cannot glorify himself during the tribulation period, okay, if we get out of the rapture now, for argument's sake, because once we say for argument's sake we have the rapture now, okay, you got all these, Isaiah 17, Jeremiah 49, and that was Elam, you got the secret war, you got the rebuilding of the third temple. There just isn't enough time in the 7 years to do all this. And also, it wouldn't work because God cannot glorify himself at the end of the secret war, was at the same time allowing the Antichrist to rule for the 7 years, because he conflicts, and because he conflicts, it just wouldn't work. And no, you cannot have none of this also, during the millennial kingdom, because when we come back for the millennium, we're going to have the battle of Armageddon, and then we're going to have the judgment of the ships and the gods, according to Joel. And after the judgment, there cannot be no more wars, okay? Because Jesus has already made the final judgment, so there cannot be any more wars. We're going to be living in peace for 1,000 years, okay? And so this is the precise timetable leading to the rapture of the church. The rapture of the church is not imminent. No, just might you realize it's not imminent, because the Bible teaches that these are later days or end times Bible prophecies, okay? So we are in the later days, okay, or the church age, okay? And so they need to come to pass in this period, in this latter days or church age. Very, very clear. The Bible teaches that these are latter days Bible prophecies, okay? So this is what's going to happen, folks. I'm just doing a little 360 here for you guys. So you need to understand this, and if you're a pastor, you need to teach this to your flocks, because people are getting worried, thinking that the rapture of the church is imminent, because a lot of Bible pastors have been teaching this wrongly to their flocks, and a lot of people are worried, thinking that the rapture of the church can happen at any moment. Okay, and when it's not, when Israel has actually a timetable of end-time Bible prophecies to fulfill, that will trigger the rapture of the church. Okay, so I just wanted to educate you Bible scholars and pastors with this. I hope that Bible pastors that are watching this video, you do the same thing. Educate your flocks with what I just said. We will see the Antichrist, okay? Because this is what's going to happen at the end of once Israel finishes rebuilding the third temple, okay? What does Israel need to do when you got a beautiful temple presented to the Messiah? Exactly. It's common sense. When you build a beautiful temple, be it the Opera House or the third temple, you're going to inaugurate it, aren't you? And in that inauguration, there's going to be politicians and so on. So, we're going to see the Israel authorities getting the Messiah. We know him as the angel to come out saying, hey, Messiah, this is your third temple. Messiah will come out, or the Antichrist, and said, oh, thank you, Israel. Now you guys can have the rapture of the church. Goodbye, Christians. That's the prophecy in Paul, okay, in 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 3, that Venus comes out, and then rapture of the church. Now, that prophecy in 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 3 is quite clear. It says, let no man deceive you, for that day, meaning the day of the Lord. That day means is specific, is the day of the rapture. It doesn't say, let no man deceive you for that time or that period, meaning the tribulation. No. Many Bible scholars are getting confused that 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 verse 3 refers to the tribulation. No, not so. When it says that day, it means the day of the Lord or the day of the rapture. It doesn't say that time or that period, because the rapture is one day. That time, or if the scripture would have said that time or that period, that will mean the tribulation, because the tribulation is for a long period of time, right? 7 years, okay? So the scriptures are not saying that that time or that period, is strictly saying that day, a day, only one day. Okay, so it's the day of the Lord, it's the day of the rapture. Okay, folks? So that's why we are going to see the Antichrist as soon as he comes out at the end of the completion of the third temple. He will come out saying, "Hi, world, I'm conforming with everyone. I got the covenant sign." It's about Daniel 9:27 or Isaiah 20:15. Bang, rapture of the church. See you later. So this is how this whole game is going to happen. Okay, just moving forward. The gun is gonna go happening very soon, probably in about 45 minutes from now. You can see all the boats heading out that way for the rise. So they're gonna be heading south to the island of Tasmania. Okay, so the maxi yachts will probably take maybe 2 days to get there. So we got the Royal Botanical Gardens here. So really beautiful day, very glorious. Here in the steps in the forecourt of Sydney's Opera House. Alright folks, thanks for watching, and I hope that you have enjoyed this video. Don't forget to teach your flocks about how the rapture is going to happen. And I just wanted to share this video with you guys on this beautiful day here in downtown Sydney. And I'd like to wish all you guys in the Northern Hemisphere, especially in America, my subscribers and video watchers, Merry Christmas. And also Happy New Year coming right up. Thanks for watching folks, and I'll talk to you guys later.